important, so everybody stop what you're doing, share, repost, do whatever you can to make sure people know about this. Because something flew under the radar for a lot of people yesterday. Something that cannot be explained and does not make sense, except under certain circumstances. Yesterday, Trump signed an executive order called Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and Protect Innocent Citizens. Like most things the Republicans do, it is a misnomer and pretends that it does something it doesn't. But there's a certain section you should look at. You can pause to read this, but it says that within 90 days of the order, the Attorney General, the Secretary of Defense, and the Secretary of Homeland Security increase military and national security assets in local jurisdictions to assist state and local law enforcement. This literally says that within 3 months of this order being signed yesterday, the heads of these agencies are supposed to use the military for local policing. This is something that is currently already illegal under the Posse Comitatus Act. The federal government and the military cannot be used to enforce domestic policies. And as many people have pointed out already, there's only 2 ways that he can actually use this executive order to have the military do local policing. That is by somehow having Congress overturn the Posse Comitatus Act, which is never going to happen, or by him invoking the Insurrection Act and putting us under martial law. There is literally no other way that executive order would work. This is something that everybody should be alarmed about.
Let's talk about Trump's newest executive order. I posted about it previously saying it was Trump calling for martial law. I had people flooding my comments saying it's not martial law. Do you even know what martial law is? Do you know what due process is? Do you know what federal courts are? Do you know what the Constitution is? Because Trump has repeatedly attacked every single one of those things. He does not care. This administration does not care about the rule of law. It uses censorship and propaganda in so many forms to
But you wicked ass motherfuckers voted for this devil. You see? So you're gonna get what the fuck you came for. You on your dig, you know what I mean? You see? You wicked ass, filthy, disgusting ass Babylonians, you Egyptians. You voted for this devil. You see? So you're gonna get what the fuck you came for. Flat the fuck out, man. Death to you Babylonians. You understand? You see, it's gonna happen, man, like this dude acknowledging. You see, it's gonna happen, man. Martial law, things that such, man. Total chaos, man. It's called pressure from above, pressure from below. You see? Yeah, because they want to cause a problem, man. False flags, whatever, man. You see? Psyops, you on your dig, you know what I mean? Red flags, however, whatever. You see? They want to cause a problem. You know why? Because they want to get a reaction from the public and society, especially niggas. You see, if they could be justified to treat niggas some type of way. You see? Yeah. And this devil's so cutthroat and so shady, he gonna do his own people in. You see? This is Isaiah chapter 56, Isaiah 56 and verse 10. You see? Isaiah 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. See? You fake ass gorilla glue, gorilla Hebrew ass motherfuckers. ISUBK, IUIC. You see? Telling people the mark of the beast. It's digital currency. Okay, is it physical? You see, incision, a cut, a scratch, something inserted. Did you see that? Believe that? You see, these evil ass bitch made ass niggas, they not telling people about the prophecies, man, and what's gonna happen. You understand? You see, yeah, you evil ass niggas, man. You fake ass Israelite camps, man. You ain't no fucking watchman. He said you motherfuckers blind. You see? You ain't warning the people, man. You ain't giving them a heads up, man. You see? What a Rockwaller do? A German Shepherd. It warned you. It warned you, right? It get the barking. You see? About the intruder, imposters. Right? Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that? You see? Isaiah 56 and verse 10. Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. You see? Yeah, these fake ass Christians, wacky tacky ass Christians, ISUBK, talking about the mark of the beast is sucking and fucking white women. Man, come on, bro. What the fuck, man? You see? Wicked ass niggas, man. ISUBK talking about you can fuck your woman in the ass. I wonder why. You see? Because a lot of them bitch ass niggas come out of prison. See? You know what I mean? Wicked ass niggas. IUIC. House of Israel. Sons of Thunder. You see? It's a philosophy. The mark of the beast, the MOTB. It's a philosophy. It's sucking and fucking white women. That's the mark of the beast. What the fuck? You see? It's digital currency. Okay, how? How? Yeah, it's connected to the CB. It's connected to the CDC. Hopefully I'm saying it right. You see? The CDB, the CBDC, right? Is that right? Yeah, that's it. CBDC, the central banking digital currency. You see? Yeah, it's connected to the CBDC. You see? The MOTB. Yes, it's something inside you, inserted underneath, under the skin. You see? That's the MOTB, the mark of the beast. His image. This devil gonna have total control. That's what it's coming down to, man. And Donald Trump, he's the right man for the job. You see? These dick sucking ass niggas playing around, man. What the fuck is it? IUIC? What is it? See, we knew this wicked ass motherfucker was gonna try to switch it up to some degree. Nah, he dragging his feet, man. You see, IUIC, the purple gang, the purple monsters. You see, the purple zombies. Them wicked ass motherfuckers, man. Now he dragging his feet and shit about the MOTB. He keeps switching shit up, man. You better get the fuck out them false ass camps. You see? Yeah, it goes into the central banking digital currency. Yes, absolutely. It's gonna be digitalized, but your currency gonna be a chip inside you. You see? You know what I mean? Isaiah 56 and verse 10. Isaiah chapter 56 and verse 10. His watchmen are blind. You see? Dick sucking ass niggas, man. Fake ass, phony ass, faulty ass niggas. You see? Ain't warning the people, man. About a goddamn thing, man. Niggas worrying about building, if you will. You see? In a land that's collapsing, man. Becoming crippled and brittle. You see? They are all ignorant. See? He said, what? Dick sucking ass niggas, wacky tacky ass Christians. He said you motherfuckers are ignorant. You see? You know what I mean? They are all ignorant. You see? They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. Didn't I say that, man? See? Niggas ain't barking shit, man. You ain't warning the people, man. What's up ahead? You understand? You see? Yeah, you heard he said the martial law. Man, that goes into FEMA camps, detention centers, concentration camps. You see? They're going to lock this motherfucker down, like I said. They're going to use some type of psyops, some type of red flag. You see? See? Yes, man. They're going to use something, man. The Red Yoda played Boogeyman #2. You see? Yeah. Absolutely, man. Something like that, man. These devils, they're going to do. You see? You know what I mean? Yes, man. The Red Yoda played Boogeyman #2. You motherfuckers was scared. Remember? You see? I had you motherfuckers lining up, taking the Killer V. Stupid ass motherfuckers. Sacrificing your kids. Passing them through the fire, man. You see? Hey. Wicked ass motherfuckers, man. Yeah, something is coming, man. You see? You know what I mean? Absolutely, man. This is what they want, man. They want to cause a problem. You see? If they come with a solution, because they're going to get a reaction from society, from the public, from dick sucking ass niggas. You see? Niggas going to sell out, man. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see, you're going to be so scared, you're going to take the MOTV, the mark of the beast, because you got to eat, right? You see? You know what I mean? His watchmen are blind. You see? They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark. You see? Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Ooh. You see? Yea, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough. Exactly. Didn't I say that, man? You want to build, if you will, in a place that's crumbling. You see, becoming crippled and brittle. What the fuck? This ain't your rest, Jerusalem. This is not our rest. We have no continuing city. You see? You ain't warning the people, man. You worrying about some goddamn monopoly money, man. You understand? You see? That's a fucked up mindset to have, man. You want to try to be something spectacular. Extravaganza. In a place that's falling. You see? Full of corruption, man. This place wicked, man. Very evil. You see? You on your dig? You know what I mean? Yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. You see? And they are shepherds that cannot understand. You see? They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. See? You know what I mean? Hey, so, man, if you don't want to pay attention, man, and lock in, take heed, man, that's on you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers going to get caught up in that net. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that? You see? This devil gonna catch you motherfuckers with your drawers down, man. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. You see? Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun. See? He said, this is an evil, man. What's up ahead? You understand? You see? I'm trying to warn you. I'm trying to inform you. You on your dig? You see? See? Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun. You see? That there is one event unto all. Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil. See? What is he talking about, man? They want to try to establish and achieve and accomplish the MOTV. Salakia, the MOTB. You see? The mark of the beast. He said an event is 201 agenda 2030. Did you see that shit? You see? They want to try to establish that shit, man. These fucking demon devils. Your devil daddy, Mr. White Man. Your slave master. Your oppressor. You see? That's that motherfucking event, motherfucker. Stupid ass motherfuckers. You see? You're going to get caught up in that net. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that. You see? You know what I mean? Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and verse 3. This is an evil among all things that are done under the sun. You see? Niggas gonna get locked up. Niggas gonna get betrayed. You see? All type of madness, man. All type of evilness and wickedness. Wickedness and evilness. Deceitfulness by this fucking demon devil. You understand? You see? You know what I mean? That there is one event unto all. You see? Yea, also the heart of the sons of men is full of evil. See? Wickedness, evilness, wickedness, madness, man, deceitfulness at an all-time high. You can't trust nobody. You see? You know what I mean? and madness is in their heart while they live. See? These serpents, these dragons, these red dragon demon devils, these serpents, these vipers, these cobras, these pythons, red Hebrew Edomites, if you will. You see? See? You know what I mean? And madness is in their heart while they live, you see? And after that, they go to the dead. Exactly, man. These Edomites was created to get burnt the fuck up. You see? This fucking demon devil, he's not going to establish, man, and accomplish the MOTB, the great reset. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that? You see?
And generalized groups of people to make them easier targets amongst their supporters. They have eliminated due process to imprison and deport innocent people to concentration camps. Regardless of legal status, they have imprisoned and deported legal U.S. residents, work permit holders, people who have been granted asylum, people going through the legal immigration process. They have deported children who are U.S. citizens. The regime has imprisoned students for peacefully protesting the genocide they are funding and facilitating. They are labeling anyone they want a criminal or terrorist without proof, kidnapping them with no warrants, revoking visas without cause, and imprisoning them without due process, and they've begun arresting judges. I said this new executive order is a call for martial law because that's exactly what it is. The Trump regime does not adhere to the formal practices. It does not adhere to the rule of law or our system of checks and balances. This is the next step. This is the next mile they are taking after being given all kinds of inches. And they are doing it under the guise of fighting the illegal alien invasion, which is a big fucking lie. If you read the executive order, you can see that they are talking about investing in the capacity of prison. They're talking about militarizing the police, deploying military and national security assets into local jurisdictions, holding state and local officials accountable, off the tail end of arresting a judge, so we know what that means. And they are talking about prosecuting those who take part in diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. If an administration is talking about prosecuting people for diversity, equity, and inclusion, you should probably infer that that administration is fucking bad. We need to understand the scope and the gravity of what all of this means and treat it as such. We can't mince words. From the guy who wants a military parade in Washington, D.C. for his birthday, when Donald Trump repeatedly says he's going to do some fascist shit, that's the only time to believe him, because that's when he's consistent. They've already invoked the Alien Enemies Act to give ICE immunity and the power to break into people's homes and kidnap them without having a warrant. They're this close to invoking the Insurrection Act. What's happening in this country is all encompassing. And if you've actually been paying attention, you'd be ringing the alarm bells too. This is not normal. This is fascism. This is not me fear-mongering, as some people call it. It's literally the exact opposite. Do not...
And who been ringing the alarm, man? The men of the faith. That you wicked ass, deceitful, evil wicked ass Babylonians, you Egyptians, you motherfuckers hate. You see, bitch, we been ringing the goddamn alarm. Trying to alarm you, trying to warn you, trying to inform you about this fucking demon devil. What the fuck he about to do? You see? We been ringing the goddamn alarm, man. The blood is off our hands. You understand? You see? His servants, his prophets, his messengers. We been trying to warn you motherfuckers, man. But you believe in your slave master. You believe in your devil daddy. Dick sucking ass niggas. You see? Especially so-called black woman, man. Fuck you niggas, man. You see? I don't know what the fuck this devil waiting on, man. You see? This fucking demon devil, your devil daddy, Mr. White Man, Mr. Paleface, he got everything he need to set up the great read. You on your dig, you know what I mean? You see? I like to say, call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. Call hello, call hello. Call Elohim, call Elohim, call Elohim La, Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Mashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahab, Hashem, Yahushai. Shouts out Israelite foreigners, specular birds, you strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you, Israelite foreigners. Specular birds, you strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you. Call Elohim La, Yahab, Hashem, Yahushai. All praise Hamashiach Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahab, Hashem, Yahushai. Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect, the women and men, children that's going to make it to the kingdom. The honors, apostles, and elders, and watchmen, servants, and prophets, a great millstone. Who I learned this truth from only through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahab, Hashem, Yahushai. Call Elohim La, Yahab, Hashem, Yahushai. All praise to Mashiach Yahushai. And Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. It's on to the next one. Shalom.
Not be afraid of these stupid fascists under this idiotic dictator wannabe. This is a call to preparation and organization, and a reminder to our service members to please uphold your oath to the Constitution.
President Trump has just officially declared martial law as of today, April 29th, 2025. Yesterday, he signed the executive order called Strengthening and Unleashing America's Law Enforcement to Pursue Criminals and to Protect Innocent Civilians. This is terrifying, and nobody is talking about it except Rolling Stone magazine for some reason. Please go to whitehouse.gov, read the full text yourself, and spread this word. In summary, he declares that the military, the police, and ICE shall be unleashed into the streets of America to root out anything they declare as crime. They will be shielded from any prosecution for wrongdoing of any kind. If a civil official stands in their way, they will be prosecuted as a criminal. What this means is that no warrants will be needed by anyone. If you get murdered by ICE, that's legal. If a judge or an attorney tries to prosecute them, they will be arrested themselves. This is a state called martial law. It means that the military, the police, and ICE decide the law now. We no longer have rights. As Trump and Pam Bondi have both said, speaking out is a crime. Disagreeing with the president is a crime.
The DraftKings Casino app. It's got something for everyone. Like tons of slots. Winner, winner, early bird dinner. Table game.
I just wanted to pick up again on what the ranking member said. This is an amendment about making sure that we follow ICE's own policy that it cannot detain U.S. citizens. And Mr. Liu is correct that it's batshit crazy that I got to introduce this amendment. But it is also the reality that I have to introduce this amendment because it is happening. The examples that I gave, multiple examples, and I could give you more, are happening. This is happening. ICE is detaining and deporting U.S. citizens. And so it is really important that my good colleagues on the other side vote for this amendment. And maybe I'm more hopeful for some bizarre reason than Mr. Goldman that maybe there's a couple of you that will. Maybe the chairman will. Maybe some of you will say that it is not appropriate for the Trump administration to deport U.S. citizens. Because guess what? You all represent people to deport your own constituents. And so I just want to remind you again, remind all of us, that the reason I'm introducing this amendment is not theoretical. It is actually happening that U.S. citizens are being detained by ICE officials in the streets by masked men, in unmarked cars, in their homes, children who are in the midst of stage 4 cancer treatments. It is remarkable that I have to say all of these examples and that I have to actually introduce this amendment. But I'm doing it because it's happening right here in the United States of America. And it's happening to your constituents. The people that are the U.S. citizens that are being arrested in red states and blue states, in your districts and my districts. And once again, if you can do this to one group, you can do it to any group.
Well, the gentleman yield first a question. I believe that you and I think it was 2 weeks ago, wrote a letter inquiring of ICE how many U.S. citizens had in fact been picked up, detained, and deported. And I hadn't heard anything back from that. I'm wondering if you've heard anything back.
No, thank you. I have not received a single response to that. Maybe the chairman would help me to ensure that the Department of Homeland Security, the Trump administration, responds, because you are very powerful in your current role as chairman, and perhaps you could get an answer where the ranking member and I have not been able to. I can't imagine that anybody on the other side would want to vote no on this amendment. I really can't, because all we're talking about is ensuring that none of the funds that we are shoveling over in giant quantities to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, is used against U.S. citizens. It is actually unlawful to do that, but that doesn't seem to matter because it's happening. So I really do hope that we have many members on the other side who actually stand up and say, you know what, I'm going to fight for my U.S. citizen constituents who elected me.
Would the gentlelady yield?
Yes, I would be happy to.
I just wanted to say I think you hope in vain.
Well, here we are. Maybe somebody on the other side will prove the eternal optimist wrong, but I believe that maybe there is a moment in any country's history where the threats are so severe that the spine gets stiffened and that you realize that the enemy is yourself if you don't speak up. That the destruction of democracy happens because we allow it to happen. And I hope that my colleagues on the other side, I continue to hope that my colleagues on the other side recognize that and vote yes on this amendment.
Save